Have you ever wondered what bizarre activities are perfectly legal in one country but could land you in serious trouble in another? In the Philippines, you'll find a fascinating array of practices that are completely permissible yet totally forbidden across the Pacific and America. From traditional spectacles to unconventional legal loopholes, these 15 peculiarities will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about legality and culture. Get ready to explore the captivating contrasts between these two nations as we dive into the strange and surprising world of Filipino legal quirks. Number 1. Family theft is not a criminal offense. In the Philippines, stealing within the family is not considered a criminal offense under Article 332 of the Revised Penal Code. This law emphasizes the importance of family solidarity and aims to preserve familial relationships by encouraging resolution within the family rather than through legal action. In contrast, the United States treats theft as a criminal offense regardless of family ties, with legal consequences for those involved. This approach underscores a strong emphasis on individual property rights and legal accountability, highlighting differing cultural and legal perspectives on family dynamics and justice. Number 2. Divorce is not recognized in the Philippines. Uniquely, the Philippines does not recognize divorce, offering annulments as the sole legal option for ending marriages. This contrasts with the U.S., where divorce is legally accessible and widely accepted as a means to dissolve marriages. The absence of divorce laws in the Philippines reflects deep-rooted religious and cultural beliefs, presenting a significant legal divergence from American practices where personal choice and legal rights are emphasized. Number 3. Single cigarettes are commonly sold. In many parts of the Philippines, purchasing single cigarettes from local sari-sari stores is a common practice. This approach offers affordability and convenience, but raises health concerns regarding increased smoking rates. In the United States, selling individual cigarettes is largely illegal due to tobacco control laws aimed at reducing smoking prevalence and preventing youth access. The regulatory differences underscore varied public health strategies focused on tobacco consumption. Number 4. Cockfighting is legal and celebrated in the Philippines. Cockfighting is more than just a sport in the Philippines. It's a cultural tradition deeply rooted in history. Every weekend, arenas fill with eager spectators who bet on their favorite roosters, enjoying the thrill and excitement of the event. Despite its popularity, this practice is illegal in most parts of the United States due to animal cruelty laws. The U.S. emphasizes the protection of animals, deeming cockfighting as inhumane and cruel. This stark contrast highlights differing cultural values and legal standards between the two nations. Number 5. Young buyers can purchase alcohol in the Philippines. In the Philippines, it's not uncommon to see young teens purchasing alcohol from local stores, with age restrictions often loosely enforced. This relaxed approach contrasts sharply with the strict age verification processes in place across the United States, where selling alcohol to minors is a serious offense. American laws focus on safeguarding youth from early exposure to alcohol due to health and safety concerns, reflecting a significant legal and cultural divide. Number 6. Antibiotics available without prescription in the Philippines. Pharmacies in the Philippines frequently sell antibiotics without a prescription, allowing easy access for those in need. While this can be seen as a convenience for many, it raises concerns about antibiotic resistance and misuse. In contrast, the United States requires prescriptions to ensure proper medical supervision and prevent self-medication, which can lead to drug resistance and other health issues. This regulatory difference underscores varying approaches to public health management. Number 7. Karaoke bars offer adult entertainment options. Karaoke bars in the Philippines often combine singing with adult entertainment, offering a unique nightlife experience. These establishments thrive in an environment where regulations are more lenient compared to the U.S., where similar venues are subject to strict zoning laws or outright bans in many states. In America, adult entertainment is heavily regulated to address moral and safety concerns, highlighting divergent societal norms regarding leisure activities. Number 8. Public smoking allowed in designated areas. While smoking in public is permitted in designated areas within the Philippines, many U.S. cities enforce stringent bans on public smoking to protect public health. The Philippines adopts a more flexible stance, allowing smokers some freedom while attempting to manage health risks. In contrast, the U.S. prioritizes public health by minimizing exposure to secondhand smoke through comprehensive bans, reflecting differing priorities in public health policy. Number 9. Buying used clothing is common without strict regulations. In the Philippines, buying and selling used clothing operates with fewer health regulations compared to the United States. Here, thrift stores and flea markets are abundant and celebrated without stringent oversight. Conversely, U.S. regulations often require strict health standards for selling secondhand goods to ensure consumer safety. This difference highlights varied levels of regulatory intervention between the two countries in consumer goods markets. Number 10. Street food vendors operate freely in the Philippines. The bustling street food scene in the Philippines is a culinary staple that thrives with minimal regulation, offering a rich tapestry of flavors and experiences. In contrast, many U.S. cities impose strict regulations on street vendors to ensure food safety and control urban space usage. The vibrant street food culture in the Philippines showcases a more relaxed regulatory environment compared to the detailed licensing and health checks required in America. Number 11. Drinking in public spaces is often tolerated. In some regions of the Philippines, drinking alcohol in public spaces is a common and generally accepted activity. People often gather in parks or on beaches with open containers, enjoying social gatherings without much interference from authorities. This practice is starkly different from the United States, where many states have strict open container laws prohibiting public consumption of alcohol. These laws aim to maintain public order and reduce alcohol-related disturbances, reflecting a significant divergence in cultural norms and legal restrictions. Number 12. Horsefighting, a controversial tradition. Horsefighting is an event that takes place legally in certain areas of the Philippines, similar to cockfighting in its traditional roots. This practice involves pitting horses against each other in organized fights, often drawing crowds who consider it a cultural spectacle. In the United States, horsefighting is illegal and considered a form of animal cruelty, with strict penalties for those involved. The U.S. prioritizes animal welfare, viewing such events as inhumane and unethical, highlighting a clear cultural and legal divide. Number 13. Prostitution exists despite legal prohibitions. While technically illegal, prostitution in the Philippines often exists with minimal enforcement action against it. This tolerance allows the industry to operate in some areas with little interference from law enforcement. In contrast, the United States enforces strict anti-prostitution laws across most states, focusing on criminalization to combat exploitation and trafficking. The differing approaches between the two countries reveal contrasting societal attitudes towards sex work and legal enforcement. Number 14. Loud music at night is culturally accepted. In several Filipino neighborhoods, playing loud music late into the night is culturally accepted and often part of community life. Celebrations and social gatherings frequently extend into nighttime hours without much concern for noise complaints. Conversely, many U.S. cities enforce strict noise ordinances to maintain peace and prevent disturbances, reflecting a strong emphasis on individual rights to quiet environments. This difference illustrates varied societal norms regarding noise in community living. Number 15. Traditional healing practices are widely used. Traditional healing practices are widely accepted in the Philippines, with many people turning to alternative medicine for treatment despite a lack of scientific validation. These methods are part of cultural heritage and are often practiced openly alongside modern healthcare. In the United States, alternative medicine is subject to stricter regulation and scrutiny to ensure safety and efficacy, emphasizing scientific evidence as a basis for medical practices. The contrast highlights differing attitudes toward healthcare and cultural traditions. Thanks for joining us on this eye-opening journey through the unique legal landscape of the Philippines. If you found these insights intriguing, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating comparisons. Share your thoughts or any other weird legal differences you know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.